Virgo, the song that's playing for you is Ambition for the Cash, Virgo. So now you might be real set. You feel me? You kind of see riches in a certain avenue. I'm not sure what avenue of life we talking about, whether that's just your personal friendships and relationships, or it's just an environment where you see if you feel like you could succeed if you put yourself in that space. Whether with a person, you want this person to see you like this, and if they see you like this, then you'll be able to get what you want out of this situation. Or it's a situation where it's actually like work or a career path. You feel like you putting in legwork here is going to get you the abundance you want. Either the abundance being an internal feeling, you're going to be wealthy inside, or it's the external thing. You actually going to come across a whole lot of money if you put yourself in this space, or if you put yourself on this path of doing. I'm not sure if that is related to a relationship you sharing with somebody, or if it's just a perspective or an idea you sharing with yourself, you thinking about, or you considering doing this or spending your time like this instead of like that. Yeah, you know who or what we talking about if we talking about something or someone. And now you might be in a space, if it's someone outside of you, it's almost like the ambition you have might be bringing a death to people's characters or their assumptions they had of you. So people always thought you were like this, or people always thought you may have gotten down like this, or someone might have thought you got down like this, or someone might have been with you when you got down like that. Now you all of a sudden changing a new leaf, or you turning or no longer getting into what you used to get into. Now this person looking at you like, whoa, I don't even know Virgo no more type of vibe. I feel like you a totally different person from the person I was playing with yesterday, or the person I was running the town with yesterday. You feel me? You used to be outside, now you're not outside no more type of vibe. Even though this person is with you and y'all claim to be the energy of outside, so both of y'all are together and both of y'all are outside, but how you outside isn't the same way you used to outside. You feel me? And this person looking at you like, I don't know you no more type of vibe, or you're different in some way, shape, or form. If it's the fact that you may not know you after you are sitting and reflecting on some doing that you did, you feel me? You might have put yourself in a certain type of space. The song that's playing now is Bounce. You might have put yourself in a type of situation, or it's like you looking back from where you bounced back from. You feel me? It's like you looking down after coming up, and you looking from where you came from. In order to know where you're going, you got to know where you came from. You looking at where you came from. Shit, if you still in that mug, it's still an air ball. Ain't no cards out. You feel me? So it still could be you in the space, and it's like now you at your lowest, and it's only up from here when it comes to this environment or this expression or this relationship. You feel me? You might have crashed and burned when it came to you conveying a certain idea or you relating yourself to life a certain type of way. So let's say you were outside, you in the energy of, oh, I'm outside. You feel me? Summer, spring around the corner. Nah, that shit's starting early, said Virgo, in some way, shape, or form. We doing that shit now. You went outside and you fucked around and found out in some way, shape, or form. Now that has you rethinking that whole character you built in the space of outside. Now you looking at that like, I don't know if it's some shit I want to do.
Aries feminine.
You might be dealing with an Aries. You don't got to be dealing with an Aries, but it's like if it's the energy of Aries, you kind of jump the gun on some shit type of vibe. Ain't no cars out though. It's still we still airballing. We still shooting blanks. Oh yeah, you in a new space. And it's card out now, and that shit ain't do nothing but confirm what we was talking about when we talking about Virgo. I don't know where it's like you're on a new channel, and the channel you listening to now, it speak a different truth to you. Or it's just like you might have been listening to one podcast and something happened, or whether the person speaking on the cast, they said something and the pod wasn't casting no more for you for real. You feel me? And you might not have agreed with their opinion or their stance on a certain perspective, and their stance on that perspective made you observe a different characteristic trait within them that turned you off to that whole ideal, that whole podcast. The podcast could have had other people on it, but this one person fucked it up for you. Now you in a position, you might be browsing the world wide web for a new channel to watch, or trying to put yourself in a new space of routines, new space of patterns. You feel me? In whatever context we talking about, we talking about though. As you broke up with something though, you ain't gonna tell me you ain't in the same emotional space. You might not be physically broken up, But you can't fake the funk no more with this person. You can't fake be happy no more. You feel me? You can't fake act like this ain't what it is no more type of vibe. And that's because internally you already somewhere else. You already on a different type of time. And it was a matter of time before your body caught up with you. Now you in a position this person don't do it for you no more. Whatever they do, you might not even want this motherfucker to touch you. If it's a situation where the fact that someone outside of you didn't want you to touch them made you reflect on yourself. Because someone was toxic. I don't know who it was, whether it was you or someone outside of you was dealing with, and you realized it, or something you was paying attention to. You was paying a lot of attention to that shit too. You feel me? You was paying some good mind to that. Only to realize, look, you gotta hang that shit up. That shit wasn't none. It's crashing and burning, and whether you wanted to or not. It's like, soon as they said this shit on the episode of the podcast, as soon as they said they made this statement towards you when it came to your partner expressing themselves towards you, as soon as your friend came to you and brought you this idea wanting you to do this with them, you looked at them like, damn, you really thought this was a good idea to bring to me. So this is how you view our friendship, or this is how you view me in the friendship, or the fact that you think I would be down with some shit like this lets you know, you feel me? It's on some shit like that. Now you can't even fake it with them if you wanted to. You know what we talking about though? If it's not a situation where your own energy, your own expression, you've been put in a position to reflect on it. You feel me? Now you in a space where you might want to reinvent yourself in the more mature manner. You feel me? You want to be a bit more responsible for what and how and where you express yourself, the type of water you pour. You feel me? You can't control how someone else pour water in a cup. You can't control how someone else pour water on their seeds, or you can't control how someone try to pour water on you as a seed. But you can control who the fuck pour water on you feel me? You can control who in your garden. You can control the amount of water you pour out, you feel me? So now you might be in a position where it's like you're aware of your ability in an environment, or just when it comes to you and how you express yourself, you more aware of your emotions and the type of water you give out. You feel me? Your shit might be pure. Now you out here, you was out here pouring pure water and just in any old swamp. Yeah, as soon as somebody they've been drinking Flint water for so long, they forgot what regular water tastes like. Now here come your pure ass. Oh, let me go ahead and oh yeah, here you can have let me feel about this with you. Let me feel about that with you. Let me just share all these emotions. Yeah, motherfuckers was beating you down after that. Yeah, you gave a motherfucker an inch, they took a mile. Might have took a couple, actually. If it wasn't you, somebody gave you an inch, you took way more than a mile type of vibe. Now you kicked out of the space. You kicked out the club. You can't even go back. Now this person don't fuck with you no more because the type of marathon you ran in their energy. Now, but you getting kicked out made you grow up. It's like your parents kicked you out the crib and you were forced to grow up type vibe. You feel me? In whatever situation. And mind you, they only kicked you out the crib because you was acting stupid. Now, how you was acting stupid, Virgo? Now listen, I don't know, but you can't tell me you wasn't acting a little stupid. You know they say slow, not stupid. You might have been slow and stupid. In whatever space, you was acting like you didn't know, or you were acting like you knew so much whole time you ain't know shit for real. Hey, you know what we talking about though? Virgo was the almighty when it came to a certain topic subject. So can't nobody tell Virgo she hot about this. Whole time Virgo wasn't talking about nothing. And it's almost like it took you failing, let's say at school, you feel me? You thought you were so good at this subject when the teacher was like, I'm gonna give you a study guide, right? Mind you, we in final season. And so the teacher was like, I'm gonna give you a study guide. The study guide, and said this verbatim. Study guide is exactly like the test. In your head, man, I ain't gotta worry about a study guide. This is my favorite class. I got a B. I got a high A. I got a low A. You feel me? You was smelling your own ass type of vibe. I ain't gotta worry about this type vibe. Then you look at you breeze through the study guide and you file it to the side. You ain't gonna worry about it. Test come around. The tests look just like the study guide. I'm talking about ain't shit different. The only thing that's different is the fact that shit got your name pre-printed on it, type of vibe. You feel me? Now you in the position, you looking at it like, damn, if I really looked at the study guide, I probably would have got, mind you looking at the test like you thought you knew the class. This was your favorite subject. You looking at these questions, you might be scratching your scalp a little bit, type of vibe on some shit. Now here you go, you done failed the test. Now you might be in a position, if it ain't summer school, you just went from a low A to a low D. You feel me? Now you in a position, you got kicked out of that ego. And it's like, humble yourself emotionally. Now you in a position when you present yourself in this space, you might not be as loud as you used to be. You might not be the motherfucker in class. You went from class clown to best student on a dime, type of vibe. All because you got kicked out of the confidence that you once had about a situation. Only because it was misplaced confidence. If it's a solo battle. Again, if this ain't a motherfucker coming to you thinking they could just express themselves all loosely when it comes to, oh, Virgo, I got an idea. I want you to share a feeling with this. Hey, Virgo, sip on this, type of vibe. That's how a motherfucker came to you. Hey, Virgo, invest in this with me. Do this. Feel, think about this with me. You looked at them so sideways because why the fuck would you bring me some shit? You brought me a cup that's laced, type of vibe. You dropped some shit in that drink. You want me to sip on it? When it comes to what they want you to feel about with them. You feel me? And now that done changed the whole dynamic of the relationship. You might have realized it was more of a codependent type situation, type setup. You feel me? Might not be feeding into this person or this environment the same way you used to be feeding into this person or this environment. It ain't hitting for you no more because motherfuckers are twisted in the head, dog. I'm telling you. Hey, Virgo, if this ain't you twisted in the cranium, man, motherfuckers was lost. I'm telling you, when you saw that, when the teacher was like, I got a study guide for the final, it looked just like the final. You wasn't studying none, dog. Man, I got an A in this bitch, is what Virgo said. I don't know, man. Now you cruising at a smooth David. D as in David. You feel me? And D minus. You might have a low C in that bitch now. You feel me? Now that's the only class, mind you. You might be in a situation, you still passing. You feel me? You ain't got to worry about all that extra summer school, all that extracurricular shit. But you got A, C, A. It hurts you a little bit knowing, looking at that C there. You worked so hard to get all these apples. Now here you go with a Charlie. Damn it. Now that's just enough to make you rethink your own actions. Rethink your expression, how you been moving. Damn, I've been acting like this. It ain't really like that though. I really been gassing myself. And yeah. You know, we talk about though, Virgo, when we talk about what we talk about though, Virgo. If we talking about something that ring, then let it sing, Virgo. Yes, damn, you got the Queen and the King of Cups. I'm telling you, both of them hoes in reverse too, Virgo. Now listen, if you're not dealing with somebody outside of you who expressed themselves towards you in a manner that made you aware of just where they at emotionally, how displaced or misplaced their emotions are, how emotionally twisted this motherfucker might be, you feel me? Then it's a situation where you observing yourself and you might have realized after expressing yourself and carrying yourself and projecting yourself in a certain type of way in an environment and how that turned out, you looking at yourself like, damn, I need to grow up, type of vibe. If it's on some shit like that, you feel me? You might be looking at some shit. It's almost like if it's a school situation, you might be salty because someone else got. You might have got you feel me? You still got a C, but then this person got an A. Now you mad. Mind you only got the C because of your actions. You only in the class with a D because of your actions. Don't be mad at the motherfucker next to you because they got an A, because they studied the study guide to say after the teacher told them about the study guide. Don't get salty, Virgo. Your saltiness misplaced. You better turn that motherfucker in the mirror if you want to be mad. If it's a situation like that, though. Now, it could be a situation if you're dealing with an external energy that was approaching you. You feel me? You just, again, that motherfucker real dirty, dog. Hey, you just realize, hey, damn, I don't even know how y'all got into a relationship type of vibe. You feel me? I know they say opposites attract, But this opposite, hell nah, dog. There's levels to this shit. And this is beyond that concept. And you're aware of that now. So now you moving at your best. And now you trying to grow. You trying to present life a different way. Because you didn't realize every time people saw you with this person, this was the energy y'all were projecting. Until they brought that energy to you. You were always in the house. You were never on the outside to see the type of house you was in. You feel me? And you know what we're talking about, though, Virgo. Yeah, boy, that shit hurt. That shit hurt, Virgo. Listen, that D is in David or that C is in Charlie. That shit fucking you up, dog. And looking at that shit on your progress report, your little report card, shit, you might have fucked around, failed the class for real, mind you. Now, not only did you fail the class, you looking at this person next to you pass, or it might be your friend. You might be realizing the type of energy you got within you because your friend who you should be happy for, they achieved something in their life, and now you feel miserable because they're achieving some greatness or achieving some sort of growth. And now you might be in a position externally, you might not be in that space of acceptance, but when you think to yourself, you might be rethinking your own perspectives or your own actions, or you might be looking at yourself while you're mad. Internally, you might be feeling a type of way. Externally, you might be expressing and moving a certain type of way. And in your mind, you watching yourself do what you're doing, judging yourself. Like, damn, this is how you acting when it comes to this. You should be happy for that. Internal dialogue is kicking your ass. And it's just only making you realize just how much further you are from where you thought you were. Wherever you thought you were. You know, hey, listen, Virgo, if this shit's sticking, you know it's sticking there, and rock with it. Get you a couple more and sing it. Yeah, damn, it's no motion. And it's like, since it's the end of the school year, and that was the final, there ain't no other finals, nigga. It's just one final, you feel me? And you might have fucked that up. Damn. Don't matter what you do after this, that final would weigh heavy, take a heavy toll. That motherfucker like 40% of the grade type of vibe. 50, 56 on some shit. Now you done fucked it up. Damn it. Now you gonna work your ass off. You gonna work your ass off to get back to at least beyond that D, beyond that C. You gonna have to grind for the rest of the school year. Mind you, if you studied and you did what you were supposed to do, you would have had smooth sailing for the rest of the year. All you had to do was pass the final. You could have not did no assignments for the rest of the year and kept the A. Now you trying to get back to it, and you might not even be able to get back to it. You so far from it. You know what we talking about, though. Let me get this last one and sing you on. Hey, the song that's playing is No Air. Virgo. What we talking about, dog? Yes, damn, karma's a bitch, ain't it? Oh, that's too much. We're not gonna take it, but it fit the we ain't even gonna talk about it. Fit the script though. Way too much. And it's like you suffocating yourself from your own actions. Real high speed in your environment. Yeah, and it's, you know that. That's why that's why you're talking to yourself while it's happening. That's why you looking at yourself act the way in the moment. It's like you mad now and you looking at yourself while you mad. Think about why the fuck you mad. You did this type of vibe to yourself. That internal dialogue. Cause outside it's a whole lot of crash and burn energy. You feel me? You might be crashing out. Mid crash out, or in the crash out, you talking to yourself internally. Motherfuckers might not know you talking to yourself. They from their perspective, motherfucker, you crashing, but you having a whole internal dialogue about the situation. Why the fuck is it? Mind you mid flipping shit though. It's hard for you to wrap your head around the fact that you fucked this up. You know if you fucked some shit up, Virgo, or it's just if it ain't a situation where you dealing with someone outside of you who fucked some shit up with you. Now you just rethinking the whole relationship while still being in it. You still participating in this. And it's like while you're participating in it, you're watching the ground behind you crumble type of vibe. So it's almost like you watching the relationship fall apart live while still trying to be in the relationship. Hey, you faking it though. I don't know if you can fake it till you make it with this one though, Virgo. It ain't gonna make it nowhere. I'ma fuck with you though.